Was good, y'all. Better send this link out. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second. Test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Some huge news happened last night. Meeting members hopped in, a couple of them. Let me say one. I call it one signal, but some huge news did happen last night. We took that GA sell yesterday. Well, we're going to break that down a little bit. New 5 minute just started. You already know the drill. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're going to be charts. Drop in the chat. So the final TP on GA that we called in the free signal room got hit last night, and the meeting members we took a second position. So we got 2 positions running on this position right here. Going to see if you want to keep on pushing for us. Let me do this. I think this is probably the issue. Turn this down. Looks a little bit better. We do got some news popping off later on today. We have USD news at 10 o'clock. That's pretty much it. We had GP news about an hour ago. So that's probably what helped push price in our direction. Okay, we look at the 2 o'clock news event. We see price dumped in our direction. Again, just another example of how news works. If you haven't seen my video on how to trade news, or my most recent video, because I got a bunch of videos about trading news, I'm going to drop that in the chat. Make sure to check that one out. Let me find it really quick. What's going on, Lady Crypto? How you feeling? So we're going to see if we can break this next level. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at the charts. Drop in the chat. about to move my alerts down though. I gotta add another level. So let me do that really quick. I see a magic trick on the outside. What's going on, 82 Farrell? What's going on? I gotta add some more levels on this too. Yeah, well, the news last night just helped push price in our direction. We got another news event for the USD pairs going on to New York. Those who joined the stream, I'm in these two positions, like me and the members are. We took this first position. This was the one we called in the free Telegram yesterday. So when markets closed, we only had TP7 on it. We caught 61 pips, and then we took an EA sell the other day with the members as well. Went 2-0 yesterday. But then last night, the final TP got hit. So then after the final TP got hit, me and the members took another position. All TPs just got hit last night as well. So now we got two positions on this. We got a nice 1-4 on the first position, a 1-3 on the second position. We're looking at a possible third position if we can hold this level. We're going to look at some other setups as well. Right now, we're just waiting for our next confirmations on these charts right now. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. But we chilling right now. Another great start to the day. What's going on, Naomi? I see you in here. What's going on, John? Yes, right now we're just waiting for the next 15 to see what we're going to do. We're waiting to see the price will hold this level as resistance. If we could look for another possible position. Right now we're just putting these two positions right here. Again, a lot of stuff ended up tanking last night. Right now we're just looking for the next possible setups on these things right here. Right, like when we go on the daily time frame, we can see that again price tanked on a lot of these charts right here. And then this is just another example I always stress and talk about going with the flow of price. It's just another example. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. We're waiting for the next 15 to look for some more setups. We can look at some other charts as well, but for the most part, like especially USD pairs, they're kind of just chilling right now. So let's pull up the Euro pairs and see what we're looking like. Let me fix that mic. All right, new 15 just popped up. Those just joining the stream, we're not into this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month, the last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. So we're going to pull it up in a second. If you haven't seen the most recent vid, make sure to check that out. I got another one dropping for y'all in a little bit. We're on the lookout for that. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok too. Y'all see it scroll at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram is playmaker_way, TikTok's _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Make sure to check that stuff out. But as of right now, for more positions, we're just chilling, patiently waiting. So while we're waiting for price to see if we can hold these next levels, we see these confirmations trying to get met right now. Again, we're waiting to see if these next levels could get broken from support and be treated as resistance. That's what we're looking on. I mean, that's what we're waiting on right now. So while we're waiting on that, we're going to give me 1 second. We're going to go ahead and pull how we're doing so far this week, how we're doing so far this month and quarter, as well as how we did last month and all that good stuff. So you hit that first thing in the description, you'll see the links to the live, and then you'll see it's us at the final TP last night. Every trade posted has the date, the time the trade was entered, personal entry, SL, TPs, how people viewed it, enter the trade, reactions, and of course TPs getting hit. So we went 2-0 yesterday. And on Monday we went 1-0 to start off the week. Took another GA position. All TPs got hit, got 72 pips, which was this trade right here. So we've been catching sells all week on this. Also broke this down in the Sunday chart analysis. So if you haven't checked out the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to check it out because all the positions we've taken so far this week, as well as some other positions, are going exactly as projected from the Sunday chart analysis. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to check that out. I drop that every week for y'all in the free Telegram. Going over not just what I see price doing Monday and Tuesday, but throughout the entire week. But this is how we did last week. Last week we went 6-0, catching 17,963 pips. The week before that, we went 5-0, catching 793 pips. And then the first week of December, we went 9-0, catching 9,057 pips. So we're on a nice win streak this month. Haven't taken any losses so far this month at all. I do the recap of the day at the end of every day. I do the recap of the week at the end of every week. And then if you scroll to December 5th, you'll see how we did last month for November. So November went 22-1, giving us a 96% win rate. We got 58,068 pips, 57,798 pips strictly with the members in the advanced play signal. And then how we did for October, which is the first month of this fourth quarter, we went 32-5, gives us an 86% win rate. Got 157,608 pips. Let's hold that thought, because it looks like these charts are about to try to do something. So I'm trying to make a move. I might look for another setup right here. Yeah, I'm gonna write some trade ideas up in a second. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at charts. Drop in the chat. But you can check out all that stuff and more. Hitting that first link in the description. All wins and losses are posted. But it looks like price might be trying to continue to push down. But yeah, price did a huge move already. And again, London session just started, so this is all throughout Tokyo session. And then we do got a news event going on to New York. So we might see something similar like we did last week when we had those huge pushes to the downside. We might see some consolidation this session, or price might just continue to push the rest of the day. But again, when we look at all these other daily candlesticks, we can see that this one's a fairly large one compared to all the other ones. And for it to be this large and, the day just started, again, most of the candlesticks on the daily time frame in this way. But for us to already be at this size, again, when the session just started or the day just started, that's going to tell us one thing. Either we're going to have a huge candlestick or price is going to do a little bit of consolidating and arranging or retracements, kind of like what we saw like maybe this day or something like that. So just be on the lookout for that. But like always, we're still going to continue to follow the flow of price until price shows us otherwise. But right now, we're just chilling. Watching these charts right now. About to write some trade ideas up, but we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts. Drop them in the chat. Computers now have primary control of critical functions. Yeah, I like how this is looking right here. It looks like it's trying to hold as a resistance. We got a new 5 minute about to pop up. Yeah, so I'm writing a couple trade ideas up. But yeah, it looks like price might potentially try to keep pushing. We see price here holding as resistance, continue to try to push down. So we're going to see how this candlestick closes right here. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We're looking at charts. Drop them in the chat. I'm going to write a couple of these trade ideas up. We're going to see if we can add some more positions to the ones we're holding already. Y'all should be nice and blue on this right now. Let's see GAG looks like we'll continue to try to push down as well. Yeah, we just hit a strong support resistance level. So depending on how it reacts to this next level, it's going to be very important to see if it's going to keep pushing or it's going to retrace or not tomorrow. Again, we do got news later on going into New York session. We'll be going live with the members during that. But yeah, I'm liking how these are looking right now. GA is still going. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered this position yet. This is just a trade idea. We're not in this position yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal from Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. Yeah, these things look like they're about to keep on pushing. I like how this is looking right here. Yeah, things pushing. I was going to wait for the next 15, but it looks like it's about to keep on trying to push down. This is your first time on the channel. Y'all know how YouTube works. Go ahead and hit the profile, explore the playlist, explore the videos. We don't just live stream on this channel. We post weekly content from trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, trading psychology videos. We got all types of stuff on this channel. We got a video for damn near everything. We don't got a video for it yet. We simply just haven't posted it yet. I got another video for y'all later on today dropping. If you haven't seen my most recent video, make sure to check that out. I'm going to drop that in the chat in a second. But yeah, it's been a great month and a great week so far. It's already Wednesday, which is crazy. Yeah, I think somebody tried to take off on us. 45. Yeah, so we're going to see how this 15 closes. But I do like how these are looking. I'm still holding my GA positions. Might add a third position on that. Looking at another position on the EM pair. G is about to hit the bottom of the zone as well. As far as JPY pairs, I'm looking at those on my other charts. But again, the ultimate goal is to go through all the charts that you like to look at, all the pairs you like to look at, and see which ones have the cleanest looking setups, and then go from there, right? The goal isn't try to catch every pip in the market. The goal is to go for high probability, high quality setups. Now, JPY pairs did drop a little bit, but when we had the news pop off like Tuesday night, that thing shot price back up. So we don't really see a clear trend or flow going on. So I have to wait for price to do a few things. We can go over that in a second, though. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But yeah, let's see what this next 15 looks like. That is a decent drop right there. I don't want to see it drop that much. Yeah, I think looks like it's still going to try to drop down. And then kind of stuck. I'm trying to see. That thing's stuck in place right now. All right, there it goes. Wasn't moving for a second. I was like, what's going on? Make sure to hit that like button when you're hopping here too. And if you're not subbed to the channel, I don't know what you're doing. Go ahead and hit that sub button. We're almost at 2K subs. So looking at gold, we're still ranging right now. We do have some bullish momentum coming back into play from yesterday. So we see a couple things happen today. I am leaning towards buys, but I really wouldn't take buys unless price does a couple things, right? So if it breaks above this resistance level here that we see price has been struggling to break and hold as a support since last week at around 2044, if we can hold that level as support, we could look for continued buys going up to around 2050, and then we can break back about 2050 and hold that as a support where we haven't been able to really do that. We can see buys possibly go back to 2070. Right, but again, right now, price is just kind of consolidating. We're going to see what happens later on going into New York, though. So we got the retracement going on, so we're about to see how price reacts off this retest. Let's see if we can add another position on this right here. GA is kind of chilling right now. So when we look at GJ, this is what I'm talking about. So we had bearish momentum last week and going into this week, but then when we had that news event pop off Tuesday night, we see price stop the lower lows, broke the downtrend. We had some consolidation, again failing to break this next support level trade as resistance. And we saw price reject that level. And we see price hit this resistance level, and it's been holding as resistance. So there is still kind of bearish momentum because we don't see higher highs getting made yet. But for me to go back for looking for sells, I'd rather wait for price to break back below 180.30, 180.25, treat that as a resistance, and then we could possibly look for some more sell setups like we were last week. So that's what I'm waiting for on GJ if it can break that level. And I really look for buys unless price breaks and can hold 183.20, 183.30 as a support. Then I'll possibly look for buys, but do keep in mind that price has been continuing to respect 183.65 as a resistance, as you can see right here. Yeah, these pairs are still trying to drop. These pairs are still trying to drop. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at the chart. Drop in the chat. Those just joined the stream. We're not into this position yet. About this position, I mean this one right here. This is a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did it last week. I mean, not last week, last month, last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Yeah, I like how this is looking right here. Yeah, but GA is taking a little break right here. The indices, well, gold looks like it's about to push up as well. So actually, let me move this alert up so we can know when gold tries to make that next move. Need to add another level here. I forgot to do that. Yeah, so the indices have still been going as projected. I just haven't been calling signals on them. I've been going over them, especially with the members in the New York price watch list, but I haven't been calling signals on them strictly because I'm just going to do their thing so we can get some more levels get made. Like I was talking about in the Sunday chart analysis. Hold on 1 second. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, so you look at the Sunday chart, and as I was saying, we're still bullish. You can continue to look for buys, and we look at this week, Monday, yesterday, today, we're still clearly bullish. We're having a nice retracement going on. Another reason why I haven't been calling any signals on it is because, again, we're having new levels get made. All right, so I'm just letting price do its thing, but it has still been shooting up nicely. Same thing with SPX. And I believe US30. I haven't looked at US30, so I can't really speak on that, but we can take a look at that. But I know SPX and US30 have. But SPX I like because there are still some more levels we can trade off of versus NAS and US30, right? So SPX, same thing, it's been pushing up all this week. Hit this key price level at 47.75. So we can keep seeing a couple things happen. We're still going to be looking for buys until price shows us otherwise. Yes, we are kind of due for a retracement, but we are still bullish, right? So we're still looking for buy setups. So if price can hold 47.75 as support, we can look for continued buys going to 4,800. And if we can break 4,800, then we can see 48.20 get hit, or we can see possible retracements going down to 47.55 or even 47.30. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens But as of right now, price did this move yesterday, broke that level. Now it's chilling. Now we're going to see if it can hold it as a support. If it can, we can look for some more continued buy setups right here. The stop loss right there. Yeah, GS just consolidating, chilling right here. So looking at GU, kind of same situation as gold and a couple of these other charts. We do got some bullish momentum, but for the uptrend to continue, we need to see a higher high get made. As we can clearly see here, price hasn't really made that higher high since last week. So what I want to see is if I'm gonna look for buys, we could look for possible short-term buys if price can hold 26.75, 26.80 as a support. But for the uptrend to continue, I like to see 27.30 get broken, held as support again. If it can do so, then we could look for buys going back to 27.70. And if we can break that resistance level, hold that support, we can see the uptrend continue going to around 28.20, 28.30. Wouldn't really look for sales right now unless price breaks the next couple levels. Like if it breaks below 26.30, 26.20 holds as a resistance, you could possibly look for short-term sales. But as far as the cycle right now, I am leaning towards buys. But of course, we're not going to just jump into them. We're going to wait for those confirmations and things like that. But yeah, we have a lot with the USD pair, a lot of consolidation and chilling going on right now. But we do have news at 10 o'clock later on today. So we'll see what happens there. And then looking at tomorrow, we got USD news at 8:30, as well as Canadian news. And then Friday, we got 8:30 Canadian USD news, as well as 10 a.m. news event. And then, of course, next week, we got the holidays and stuff like that. So after this week, price will be dead for a little bit. We might see some possible setups Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But, we're not going to be trading Monday and Tuesday. And, of course, Sunday as well. If you're not sure really how to identify the trend, make sure to check this video out because it's very important to understand how to do so. Because like I always talk about, we make money based on the charts, we lose money based on the charts. So it's very important to understand what's going on at all times. You should never be confused when looking at a chart, especially when you're in that trade position. If you ever lost while you're in the trade, that is a huge red flag that you can nip in the bud immediately. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been in here since y'all joined. Make sure to follow the Insta and TikTok at the bottom of the screen as well. Check out the content on there. All right, because the content there, drop content on there every day as well as on YouTube on here. Again, we don't just live stream on this channel. Y'all know how YouTube works. Go ahead and click the profile, explore the videos, explore the playlist, read the titles. You got videos from trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, trading psychology videos. Like I have this video right here breaking down how to never blow your account again. What is that video? Yeah, people must be asleep today. Again, since price already did some huge moves, it might just consolidate like we was talking about at the beginning of the live during this session until probably pre-New York, if not New York. Or it could just retrace like we saw some setups happen like that last week. Like we saw that happen with the JPY pairs, the New Zealand pairs. We just got to patiently wait and see. Let's put gold back up. Yeah, gold rejecting that level again. Let me switch this up. Yeah, so I'm going to hold this as resistance. It's a possible sell setup right here. Yeah, but as we can see, price is chilling right now. Again, we're waiting to see if it can hold all as resistance. It technically is right now, but it's just chilling right here. It's not like it's trying to move and make the next move like we saw here or like we saw here, for example. So we're just letting price do its thing. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When we look at the charts, drop in the chat. But we got a new 5 minute about to pop up in a few seconds. All right, y'all. There's a 15th by the end. We got a new 4 hour about to pop out. Shout out everybody in the live. You guys want to contact me directly, I can DM me on Instagram or playmaker_way. Make sure just to hit that follow as well. If you're not subbed to the YouTube, make sure to hit the sub button. We're almost at 2K subscribers. Make sure to show love to the TikTok as well. Members, we're going to be going live in a few hours for the New York news. Be on the lookout for that. Make sure to join the free signal, free Telegram. First link in the description. Like I said, dropped the video the other day. Got another video on the way, dropping later on today. Make sure to explore the channel, just catch up on the content. I know all y'all haven't watched all the videos I dropped. I've been dropping a lot of stuff. I know y'all haven't caught up to that stuff. Make sure to check that stuff out, y'all. And we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, London session, 3 p.m. EST.